Hello, class. Today is Thursday, March 19th, 2020, and this is our second day of our e-learning experience. Hopefully you were able to find everything going well for you in the first day. I hope you're doing all right as things just kind of go along here. Hopefully you had a chance to check out my Q&A where I tried to answer a lot of your questions. If you haven't yet and you had one of those questions about how things are going to work, I would highly suggest checking that out. It's about 10-ish minutes long, but I answer most of your questions that a lot of you ended up having of how things are going to work the next couple of weeks. Things might change from here and now until then, but for at least right now, that's kind of the information that we have going off of. To kind of help keep some of those routines going, right above us here, I got some of those expectations to just kind of go over, and we're going to look at some of those here today as well. First off, remember that this stuff is not optional. We expect you to do them. Your parents have been notified of this from our superintendent, Dr. Hill. Mr. Hoffman has sent that out. And then I have also sent stuff out yesterday, and I'll probably send some stuff out today, just reminding them of where everything is at. From your responsibility, we're putting a lot of trust and faith in your hands that you're going to be diligent in kind of keeping up with some of the activities here as we kind of figure some stuff out. First off, we will make sure that you're always checking Google Classroom. We are using our website as a prime hub of daily posts so that your parents kind of know what's up and what's in the loop, and you can use that as like a one-stop shop to see everything for the day. But then on our individual Google Classrooms, we are going to have our more in-depth kind of go through, and plus where our assignments are going to be located at. At 9 a.m. each morning, you'll be able to receive those updates. Some teachers might put them out before then, but at least by 9 a.m., you're going to get all the stuff updated as much as possible there. At 9 a.m. or maybe before, Mr. Hoffman is going to either email you and or post on the Leadership Academy a attendance form where you got to check in to say, hey, I'm checking in for today. I know what I'm going to be doing. All the stuff is there for the teachers, stuff like that, just to, have some kind of procedure to follow. And that way you're not also like filling out 15 different forms throughout the day from each one of the teachers. So check that. It should be emailed to you, Mr. Hoffman and or the Leadership Academy Google Classroom, since everybody's a part of that anyways. That's where we post a lot of the general stuff the last couple of days. The Green Team website, it's also valuable information. I think I also mentioned that. And above all else, a couple of last things to keep in mind. Ask questions always if you're having troubles understanding something. Don't just wait. Just email right away. Boom. Send it to me. Send it to one of your teachers. And have an open mind about how some of this works. If something is not working, and if something, you think is taking too much time, let us know. Because nobody has done this before, so we're always adjusting things on the fly. We're going to be trying new things every day, so make sure that you're helping us out as well as we're trying to provide you with some of those things there. And like I said, this could be the new norm for a while, that this stuff kind of exists in this fashion. So make sure you're helping us help you so that we kind of just relieve some of the stress and kind of get some kind of normalcy in our lives. So before I go into kind of too much stuff here, let's dig into what you're going to be doing for science. That's kind of just the ground level stuff. Since I'm the Green Team leader, I have to go through that stuff. But what you're going to do for science today. Today in science, you're going to be filling out a practice activity to see if this is one of the methods that we can actually use to be beneficial for e-learning in the future. So what I want you to do is, still can't know the sides. On this side, you're going to check into that form that Mr. Hoffman's posted. Hopefully you're watching this video right now, because I'm going to go through the directions. And then you're going to go to the assignment that is on the classroom. And the assignment for today is this e-learning practice activity. And we tried to make it kind of straightforward and kind of simple today just because we want to get groundwork done. We just want to see what things are able to be accomplished through this format. So here are our directions. You're going to follow the instructions below to complete each section. We've already kind of split it up into multiple sections. So today you're going to be doing one section. Tomorrow you're going to be doing a second section. It's going to be a little bit different because we're trying out different techniques. So in this section, you're going to have these highlighted dashes. That is where you're going to put your answer. Anytime you see a highlighted dash on the paper, that is where we want an answer to go. If you do not see any highlighted dashes, like down here, there's nothing, you do not have to fill anything out down there. That just has more instructions or whatever to it. So you can see that there's 10 questions and there are 10 highlighted dashes there. And those are the things that we want you to answer for today. To answer them, this is just kind of some random trivia facts regarding different animals. So you're going to use the internet to find some of the answers to the questions below and type them into the dashes. And once again, this is just a practice activity to see if this is a viable method or not. If you want to leave a message in this blank area of how well you thought, as I kind of check through things, that would be much appreciated. If you just want to drop a line and being like, hey, I thought this worked great, or hey, I don't think this method really works. I mean, give me some reasons why, and it would work. But that'd be much appreciated for both myself and Mrs. Ewing and the rest of the team as far as, how we're putting together this content. Because we're going to try some different methods over the next couple of days to see if things work this way or if we need to tweak things. So your input is going to be as valuable as us kind of creating these things for you to kind of go along with that. So that's the kind of 10 questions going through things. So if you want to start working on that, you're more than welcome to. I'm going to show you a couple of other things that I've kind of been working on just so that I can kind of show you some of the things that I've been doing because I've been tinkering around with my webcams and whatnot, kind of getting some things kind of done. You saw the other day that I got this side camera kind of happening with it, and not only does it let me get a different perspective on things, I've also tweaked it so that later on, when we're going to like different places, because we're going to be doing ecology, which is the study of environments, boom, we'll be able to travel to those actual places. I turned it into a green screen, basically. The only problem is that I haven't found a place to hang the heavy blanket that I would use as the green screen right now. So there's a little bit of a problem. I got to figure that stuff out, but I've been tinkering with some things to try to make it a little bit more valuable, a little bit more engaging as far as instead of just seeing me as a giant talking head talking to you. Kind of, bring some of that goofiness and silliness that, I try to do on a daily basis, but sometimes fall short for some of that stuff. So just make sure that as you're going through things that, I gotta go this corner, that's the activity that you're completing. Everything is going to be on the Google Classroom. So once you're done, as it says here at the end, you're going to press the turn in button. It might be called submit, but you're going to be turning in that thing. Everything should already be attached because I made a new copy for everybody on there. And that lets us know that you've completed it. And then we can go in and give you feedback. If you want to know more about the grade stuff, you can check out my video from yesterday of the Q&A. I kind of explained grades a little bit on there. I don't want to make it, however long this video is going to be explaining grades again. So with that being said, I'm going to kind of, end it. I got to find a way to end these things. Maybe I go, hey, if you want to click the like button, subscribe. You'll get all the latest notifications going on there. I guess I could tell you, you might notice that I've shaved my head. Let's go to the side camera there. And I've shaved my face. You might have seen that on yesterday's video as well. I'm going to do a little social experiment as we're kind of in our houses. And I've completely shaved everything for day one. And I'm just going to keep it growing until we go back to school. So you'll be able to document my hair growth as each day kind of ticks by there. I also kind of see where some of my bald spots seem to be coming in. I don't know how I feel about that at the moment. Kind of worried about that. I got my hat right here, though, if I ever need it. So we got that going on for us. But once again, I hope that all of you are being smart, being safe, washing hands. I got to remember what camera that I'm talking to half the time. Do everything to keep yourself safe during these times, because that's of the utmost importance is health, safety, making sure that everybody's doing what they can so that we can kind of hopefully alleviate this disease instead of spreading it more and more and more out there. So I hope everybody's safe and have a good rest of the day. And if you have any questions, do not hesitate to message me at some point today. I'll be around. See ya.